right, guys, so we're going to be making a faux chenille patch today, and I've already took the liberty of creating this design. The size is about 4.7. Let me see the size down here of this patch. And the trick to doing this is I decided to do this because I'm not going to purchase a chenille machine right now. I can't afford it. But the trick is the words, you have to do 2 layers or 2 copies of 1 copy of this so that you can knock the faux chenille down. So I'm using the program that's called Design Shop 11. And I'm going to duplicate this set of letters. And 1 set of letters, I'm going to turn it white, the color of my material. So whatever color your material is, you want to make the letters that color so that it knocks down the material first before it stitches the real letters. And then I'm going to have a white border, which right now is black, but it's actually going to be white because I'm doing this on white. And the letters love are going to be in red. So this is a very simple design. I just wanted to, if I can find my mouse, there it is. So this is how our faux chenille patch is going to look. Now we're going to send it over to my Melco machine, which is not turned on, so I'll be right back. I have my machine turned on. I'm going to send this file to the Melco machine. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. I am using the 5.5 by 8 round, and it looks like it might be a little too big for the hoop, which I'm very confused as to why, because it's not even 5 inches wide. So we're gonna have to go back to our design shop, and we're gonna turn on the hoop on this side. Make sure it's the 5.5, which it is, and it is pretty big. And maybe I was looking at the wrong size. Oh yeah, it is a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and decrease the height so that it fits in this hoop. And then let's, oh, I lost my design. Let's go over here, there it is. Let's go ahead and center this. It's still a little big, so let's go down a little bit more. So like I'm doing this live, it's not pre-recorded, so now you know. All right, so everything is there. So we're gonna go ahead and save this file in my files here, and just save it as love. I'm gonna call it faux love. All right, so it's saved now. Don't have to worry about losing it. Now we're gonna send it over to our program. Sorry for the glare, guys. Machine load. So now it should go right in the center. So it's there. So now let's set the colors here. So with this program, it saves the last colors you use. So we're gonna go with number 12, and I think my red is on number 8. And then the border is 12, and we're gonna say apply and okay. So now our machine. All right, so we have our cloth here. This is just a regular washcloth that I purchased from, I think I got these from Target. And you can use either side. What you'll notice is one side looks a little more fluffier than the other side. So I like this side of the material. It just depends. Everything is different. Not always the same. And you just have to decide which side you like better. So sometimes this side looks better. And if you want, you can kind of like mess around with the material to get it to stand up more. As you can see, it's kind of laying flat, and then you see it here. So I'm going to use the regular side, and you're going to need your stabilizer in the back. So I have my stabilizer. This is medium weight stabilizer. Fortunately, I don't have the name, so I can't tell you the name of it. I did purchase it from the Joann Fabrics here. And then you have your hoop, right? So I always put my hoop with the top facing forward. I put this down on top. Make sure my stabilizer is centered. I'll put my hoop on here. Sorry for my nails, guys. I haven't gone to get my nails done yet. Sometimes my hoop is a little too tight, so I have to let it out. And then I retighten it once I get it in here to make it really tight. So the whole purpose of this is you want your material to be as snug as possible, as tight as possible. And because it's so thick, I don't really have to turn it. It won't even turn now. So we have this all set up. So what's going to happen is when it stitches out, the first thing that's going to stitch out is the white, which is going to knock down this fabric a bit, right? Then it's going to do the red on top of the white, and then it's going to do the border, which is also going to be white, and there you have it. So I just wanted you to see this is just a towel. It looks similar, very close to Chanel, and we'll move on to the next step. Machine is ready, so now we're going to go over here. We're going to verify our colors, 8 and 12. We're going to go ahead and slide. We're going to go ahead and slide our hoop on the machine. Make sure everything's tight. Nothing's in the way underneath. So you see this, how the fabric gets under there? You want to make sure you move that out the way so it doesn't sew on top of the other fabric. So everything's set. Make sure we're locked in. And then we're going to do a test to make sure it's in the right places. It's getting in the right sections. Pretty good. So now we're going to start this out, and I'll probably go ahead and just speed this up so you don't have to wait on the real stitch out. It says it's about 8 minutes, which is not very long, so let's go. guys, so we have our finished patch. Let's go ahead and take it out of the hoops. And I will clean up these extra stitches that are on here. All right. And then we'll cut it out. Now, a lot of times you'll see these and they'll have felt behind there. Now you can always add felt behind here if that's your desire. I think I have some white felt around here someplace. Let me find it and I'll come back. So I found two color felt. So I have white, and so you could actually put this on your felt and then you could sew around it, or you can use red felt and you could also cut this out and make a background, or you could use your embroidery machine to go around the felt as well. But I kind of just like it just like this. And I probably would take my cleaning tool that I use and I will go around here and clean up the edges a little bit. But for this video, I was simply trying to show you guys how to get the look of a faux of Chanel without actually having to have a Chanel machine. As you can see, it pretty much looks like Chanel. You really can't tell the difference too much. And a lot of times the Chanel is on the inside, so you also could have done the background with the red and then let the letters be the Chanel. You can do it in reverse. So I've done a couple of patches like this already that are my customers' patches, and that's the faux Chanel, the black towel back there. And yeah, so this is our finished product. Let me know your thoughts and if you give it a try. All right, peace, guys. All right, guys, so this is the next faux patch we'll work on, and I'll show you how to do this. It's super easy, and I think you'll enjoy it, so stay tuned.